Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are Group 2 from 12 Science 4, and in this video we will be showing you our presentation about Applied Technology Equipment Business Product Consignment System. Before we get started, let's get to know each other. My name is Abdul Rempesti, absent number 1.
My name is Indah Belian Purnama.
My name is Rama Sabila.
My name is Salsa Miriani.
Okay, let's get started. There are two basic competencies in this presentation. The first one is to expose the applied technology equipment business product consignment system. And the last one is to analyze the applied technology equipment business product as consignment system. This basic competency standards is understanding the applied technology equipment business product consignment system. There are some indicators in this presentation. First one, explaining the definition of the applied technology equipment business product consignment system. Explaining the actors involved in the applied technology equipment business product consignment system. Mention and explain the information contained in the consignment agreement. Explaining the characteristic of the consignment. Explaining the types of consignment. And the last one, to give an example of an entrepreneur who applies a consignment system. Next, apply technology equipment business product consignment system. Sales with a consignment system are sales by entrusting the product to another party so to be sold at the selling price and terms in accordance with the agreement between the product owner and the seller. Consignment is the act of giving something to another party for sale to a buyer whose existence has not been confirmed. Manufacturers looking for agents. Reseller, which is reselling an item from a supplier without any stock of goods, the commission that has been determined and it's by itself or determined by the supplier. A consignment agreement contains rights and obligations of both parties. Information contained in the consignment agreement. The first one, name of the owner of the goods, consignor or trustee. Second one, name of the party entrusted with the goods. Third one, name of the technical information of the deposited goods. Fourth one, terms of sale. And the last one, terms of commission, profit to be earned by the shop. There are some consignment features. The first one, consigned goods are reported as inventories of consignors and consignees. Second one, the consignor is responsible for all costs of transporting consigned goods. Then the last one, the consignee or commissioner has the obligation to maintain the safety of the consigned goods.
Consignors are trusted advance. First is explain market and 2, no need to make sales directly to consumers, and 3, more focus on managing product quality, and 4, reducing sales costs that will otherwise have been incurred, example permission costs, and the last one is can control the result of retail sales of consigned goods. Advance of consign or commissioner. First is profit from the product sales profit. Second, shrinkage which can be avoided. Third, product display in stores look more varied and dense so that customers are more interested in coming. And the last one is free from the risk of not selling the product. And disadvantage of consignor. First is risk of loss. 2, provision is not suitable. 3, money cannot be recovered immediately, and if an item is lost, the consignor will still charge the item as an item sold. Consignee rights is entitled to reimbursement of consignment costs incurred and reserve the right to require warranties on goods. Reminiscence of complaints with warranty obligation. And then consignment obligation is first is keeping the consignment goods, and 2 separate consignment goods with other goods, and 3 sell the consignment goods at the price set by the consignor, and the last one is make financial reports on a regular basis.
Consignment type. 1 is fashion consignment, 2 is food and beverage consignment, 3 is print media consignment, and 4 pharmaceutical consignment. Next. Example of a consignment cell: storage of fried foods and pastries at the shop. For example is profit agreement 15% of profit. If there are items that are not sold, they will be returned to the consignor. Next. Consignment method and process. First is good preparation procedure. It's carried out by the consignor making a statement of the number of goods deposited and making a report or submit orally to the consignee. Second is good delivery procedure. Carried out by the consignor making a schedule for the delivery of goods to the consignee. And the last one is report generation procedure. Done by consignee, make a sales report as a basis for profit sharing. Next. Consignment recording. One is separate profit recording method, and the method of recording profit is not separate. Next. Consignment strategy. First is pay attention to the quality of the consignment. Choosing a consignee can be done with a kind of selection process so that later the best consignee can be obtained, so that all products sold can be better. Second is improve product quality. Goods that are not selling well in the market could be due to poor product quality, so that consumer buying interest in this product is decreasing. Therefore, product quality must be prioritized and considered because the quality of the products is also the reason consumers choose the products. And the last one is understanding market needs. Product creation can be done by making goods that are needed and desired by consumers so that these products will be increasingly in demand in the market. Next.
Solving problems in consignment. First, creative and innovative. To create products that make consumer not bored and can be more interest, creativity and innovation are needed. So the products that are sold will be more sellable in the market and even sold out. Second, choose the right delivery. Products sold cannot be sold because of wrong consignor or inappropriate small traders. To overcome this, consignor can choose consignors more selectively so that they can find consignors who can market their products effectively and sustainably. Third, make a deal in advance. An agreement needs to be formed by the consignor and consignee, which is carried out at the beginning so as not to cause conflict in the future. Several things need to be agreed in advance, such as the payment method, the method of taking stock from the consignor to the consignor. Financial setting. First, the dealers or store owner will sell the deposit goods with a selling value higher than the price obtained for the owner of the goods or product, and the difference becomes profit for the dealer. Second, the owner of the goods has determined the selling price, and the person who acts as the distributor or the shop owner gets from the percentage of the goods that have been sold, suppose 10% to 20%. Some tips for producers or consignors who sell their products on a consignment system. First, answer specific product strength or advantage. Second, increase the number of outlet channels and the consignment location. Third, implement an additional discount mechanism on sales of a certain value. 4. Make sure the consignment scheme is carried out with a credible outlet, and if possible does not have sell products that are equivalent to the types of products offered. 5. Make sure your product can meet the prevailing market tests, and 6. Take advantage of product-related momentum. Sales activities are not limited to a certain place or involve many people or direct sales, but can be done with an online system including promotion and implementation.
Okay, so this is the video that we take from the internet about a businessman who uses a consignment system.
Baju merupakan kebutuhan utama setiap orang. Beragam model baju dikenakan demi menunjang penampilan sehari-hari. Ini menjadi peluang besar untuk para pebisnis.
Nah, ini dia pemirsa baju yang aku cari-cari. Yang punya baju ini masih muda loh. Aku pakai dulu ya.
Anta Reza, mahasiswa tingkat akhir Universitas Islam Bandung, Fakultas Ilmu Komunikasi, memberanikan diri untuk berbisnis baju. Berawal dengan niat menambah uang jajan, Anta membuat merek baju Watch Our Words atau WOW.
Tada, ini dia bajunya. Bagus nggak? Bajunya simple, cuma ada warna hitam dan putih dan hanya ada tulisan Watch Our Words. Yaitu kita harus hati-hati dengan kata-kata kita. Nah, pemirsa penasaran nggak sih sama orang yang punya ide baju ini? Yuk ikutin aku. Halo, Mas Anta?
Iya.
Halo, aku Minanti.
Iya, Anta.
Nah, pemirsa, ini dia Anta Reza, pemilik dari kaos yaitu Watch Our Words. Bener ya, Mas ya?
Iya, bener.
Nah, boleh diceritain nggak sih awalnya, ide awal untuk bisnis kaos?
Di awal bisnis sebenarnya dulu karena saya mulainya kan tahun 2012.
Oke.
Sebenarnya awalnya iseng, terus karena pengen nambah uang jajan aja sebenarnya.
Oke. Terus modal awal kalau boleh tahu berapa?
Modal awal itu hanya 2,5 juta. 2.500.000, iya.
Itu menghasilkan berapa baju?
Kalau dulu itu cuman 4 lusinan kalau nggak salah.
Oke. Nah, untuk idenya sendiri kenapa baju?
Karena menurut saya kalau misalnya kaos itu ya, ya kan orang setiap hari kan pakai kaos pastinya. Jadi mungkin karena dari situ saya lebih milih kaos daripada yang lain gitu. Soalnya kalau kaos kan gampang gitu kalau jualnya juga.
Oke. Nah, kalau konsepnya sendiri ini seperti apa?
Konsep itu sebenarnya cuman kata-kata doang ya kayak gini misalnya.
Nah, kenapa tuh? Ini kan kata-katanya kayak simple semua ya.
Iya, makanya jadi saya nyocokin sama musim yang lagi tren aja di misalnya di Bandung kan lagi tren yang tulisan-tulisan gini.
Oh gitu, di Bandung tuh lagi tren dengan tulisan ini.
Tapi kalau menurut saya sih kebenaran yang pas saya pertama kali mulai sih baru saya soalnya kalau nggak salah. Tapi kalau sekarang kan banyak, jadi makin.
So this is the reference that we use to make all of this PowerPoint. Okay, next. Okay, that's all from us. We are really sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.